Hi, welcome back to the Mitch Churi Chat Show. I'm Mitch Churi. This is my chat show, and today my guest is an award-winning Australian comedian. You may know her from her guest appearances on Colin from Accounts, maybe Bump, maybe her debut solo hour of comedy, Australia's first attractive comedian. She's so talented, she is so funny, and she is on the up, and I can't wait to welcome her to the show. You're going to love this. It's the one and only Elouise Eftos. It's Australia's first attractive comedian. It's Elouise Eftos.
Wow, hello.
Wow, stop. Can I say, we've had some big names here at the Mitch Churi Chat Show.
Yes, you have Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks, yes. Everyone always starts with Tyra, then it diminishes. Tyra
I'm
Banks.
trying to think of like who, any other
Rosie
people.
O, Big O.
Babe, you had the Big O.
We had the Big O. We had the Big O.
Babe, you're a big deal.
We're a big deal. You know, we're up there. We're a chat show.
Babe, this is a real chat show.
Is it?
This is real. This is actually real. In case any of you thought it was fake.
Yeah,
it's
we're
real.
beating the allegations. That
I
it's
don't know
a fake
why.
show.
Whoever keeps saying that, stop. It's real.
They're perpetuating those rumors that it's real. You know, it's funny. My bio was Australia's first handsome radio presenter.
Babe, are you serious?
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, then I got fired and I had to cut it because I wasn't a radio presenter. So I can't just be Australia like.
You might have
handsome.
to be second attractive comedian now.
No,
because I've already
no.
been.
Yeah.
If you go into that, you know what I mean.
But you can take different adjectives. Like you're beautiful. I'm handsome. You
Babe,
know?
we can.
Different words. They mean different things.
Babe, they mean different things.
And you are so beautiful.
Babe,
Look at you.
Stop. I'm so embarrassed.
You know, I've been a fan of you for a while. If you're not across Elouise
you were
Eftos,
the first that,
stop.
yeah.
No, I was on the pulse. Can
Babe, you were on the pulse,
Can
babe.
I get my flowers? I was on the pulse of Elouise Eftos.
You were on the pulse, babe. Thank you.
I knew your power,
Babe, you're so sweet,
the sexual
Taylor.
power, and you are also so fucking funny.
Babe, you're so sweet.
Quickly, we should start with Edinburgh because at Edinburgh Comedy Festival 2025, nominated Best Newcomer.
Babe, nominated for Best Newcomer. I'm the first Australian woman nominated.
That's incredible.
Which is crazy, which is also like feminism.
Yeah, totally. To the camera, feminism.
Totally.
Do the Hunger
feminism.
Games whistle.
Babe, I'm going, however that goes.
Grace, can you put your hands up too for Elouise?
Everyone, please.
Yeah.
Grace.
Yes, but I can't whistle.
Oh, you
No,
can't
that's-
whistle?
I can't whistle.
That's
Okay, Simon just put his whole hand up straight away. And
Babe, please
no, dude, that's so disrespectful.
Babe, please don't do no Nazi salutes on this.
Simon
We don't want Simon.
Elouise, Simon
Hey.
wasn't here for the start of the interview, then just walks in with his arm up.
Babe, I'm going, that's crazy to do that in this current climate.
It's hard.
But I kind of am like, good for you.
There is the worst character that's painted on me on this show. Everyone
We
thinks
know.
I watch
We-
Sky
But also,
News.
when I walk in, I go, the sweetest sweetheart in the whole world. And then this is us, like bullying a bit.
She said to me before, God, you've got such a beautiful team. Mics are on. He's a Nazi.
I go, he is not. I'm going, the persona
He's an
takes
actual
over.
Nazi. He's an actual
but
Nazi.
babe, I just can't believe that, people...
That we're here.
Well, that we're here and that you called it. You were ahead, babe, of everyone else because
My culture
Australia
maker.
also took a little bit. Getting that nomination in Edinburgh at the Fringe Festival, which is like the biggest arts festival in the world.
Yeah.
It was so funny to be nominated with that show, like my show, Australia's First Attractive Comedian, because it was about sort of calling out the industry, calling out the patriarchy, the internalized misogyny of it all.
Yeah.
And a lot of egg on people's faces.
I'm sure there was. Well, that would have been validating. Do you?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
how do you like? You go there, you do your show, and then does a board nominate you? How does it work?
Yeah, well, they come. So you're on you do the whole month,
Yeah.
and you have one night off. It's kind of sick. It's
Every night?
Yeah.
Matinees?
Nah. Actually, I did an extra show, so I would have added technically like a matinee.
Yeah.
It was just like straight after my show.
I've heard that
was all they had.
Edinburgh at the comedy festival is the
It's
locals
insane.
embrace it, right?
Oh, well, the locals like leave because it's hectic. Like
Yeah.
you think like if you've been to Melbourne Comedy Festival, that's like a blip on what Edinburgh is. It's like on steroids. It is crazy. There's like 4,000 different shows.
Wow.
The whole city gets taken over.
Wow.
And there's tourists come and everything. And then you're performing every night. And then not only just performing your show, I was hustling. No one knows me there. So I was like flyering, dressed up in my Basic Instinct outfit because
Yeah.
I opened my show playing Sharon Stone.
Is this the dress?
No, this isn't the dress. This is
looks
Abby
like-
Chatfield's dress. Bless her heart. She gave
Shout
me
out.
shout out.
Grace, no whistle.
can't
Can't whistle.
whistle.
I
No,
don't
it's
know.
okay.
It's all right. It's all
We'll
right.
teach you later.
Simon, no need to come for that one.
No need to come out with your
not a
race
second
salute.
time.
Oh my God.
Shout
But
out to Abby Chatfield for the
Shout out to
gown.
Abby for the dress. But no, it's like then you have to do other spots. So then I'd be going like doing stand up or like performing as a fembot or like different things.
Explain
just to
the bit, because it's so funny. Because I've seen the show, but for those who haven't, explain the show and the fembot bit, because that bit's gone viral.
It has gone a bit viral. Thank you for saying that. So my show is about how hard it is to be hot in comedy, but really it's quite meta and there's a lot of layers to it. But it's about the fact that being a woman, not just in comedy, but it's about my experiences in comedy, but how that is also relatable for I think women in general in society. It is quite punk rock to talk about how you think you're attractive and you think that you're intelligent or funny. And the fact that me doing that on stage, it's my observations of how people in the industry and audiences would react to me because of that. And I play different male fantasies in the show about sort of trying to make a comment on what people think or what men think are attractive. And so I play like a bookworm, I play a bartender, I play a beach babe, and then I end.
Can you do a bit of the bookworm?
Oh yeah, the bookworm. So I don't have my glasses, but I usually put the glasses on. I go, oh God, sorry, I'm so embarrassed. Hi Mitch, thank you so much for having me.
It's so good to have you here.
On your show.
It's great.
Wow, I love, sorry, I'm quite flustered being here.
It's fine, no, it's fine.
I absolutely love your set, and I love that you have some books here.
Yeah, I read. I do read a little bit.
I love reading.
Oh.
I love reading as well.
What are you reading currently?
Oh, I'm reading Anna Karenina for the 14th time. I absolutely love Russian literature. So yes, I love playing chess and going to the library.
Yes,
so,
You've
so
dropped all your books.
I dropped all my books, and she's very, she's a fantasy. So she's very, I think people think, I sort of give everyone a task. So the fantasies come out and you have to try and ask for their number or get them to come home with you. And the final fantasy is it's actually quite dark, but she's like a fembot dressed in bridal lingerie.
So good.
And I guess she's sort of the final fantasy, but my whole bit is like, oh, you guys aren't even listening to me because of how I look on stage. I was told don't dress too sexy, don't talk about certain things. They'll only like you if you put yourself down in front of them. And I was sort of off that. It was almost like I was quite inspired after seeing Nanette by Hannah Gatsby. And I don't know, I just got sick of, I guess, seeing especially women in comedy doing self-deprecating humor. And I don't do self-deprecating. My whole thing is self-deprecation is dead because I don't think that it helps society going on. I mean, look, I think you can do whatever humor you want, but for me, it didn't feel good to go on stage and go, I'm dumb and I hate myself.
That's so interesting. Me, as someone who has always made the joke myself, like the punchline, and being a plus, like I was a much bigger boy. You've known me for a while, but my gag was always my size, or weight, or a gay joke, and it's like, why? Why do we do that?
Because also, it's easier to make people laugh, especially in Australia, and that's what also my show is about, tall poppy syndrome, and the whole idea of being someone who, I think we live in a culture that is, it's quite toxic. Tall poppy syndrome, I think people think that like Australians are really laid back, but we're kind of not. We're like, if anyone rises above, we're like, come back down.
Well, no, it's like we're so laid back that everyone else has to be because you make me feel bad.
Yeah, you make me feel bad. And it's like control. It's the whole idea of it's easier to laugh at you if you put that's why there's not many people that do high status comedy. The fact that I do it as a woman is like crazy in Australia. I was like the first to do it in Australia as a woman that I know of because if I put myself down, it would make the audience feel better. The response is crazy.
Good point. Like you look at US comedians, and Chelsea Handler comes to mind because I love Chelsea.
Chelsea, we love. Even Natasha Leggero, she's one of my favorites. Yeah, she was very inspiring for me.
But you're right. Like they're not getting up there doing self-deprecating humor.
They don't do self-deprecating. And I guess I play a bit of a persona. She's like a heightened version of me, but Natasha Leggero does that. And it was the fact that she would go on stage and go, it's this whole energy of going on stage and being, I don't know, confident as a woman and sort of saying, I'm better than you and I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Because I think men do it in comedy a lot. There's a lot of men in Australian comedy that do high status, but they almost, I don't know, they don't look like, I don't know, me. So it's kind of this whole idea
They're
of...
not hot.
Well, they're not hot. They're not hot.
You know?
I mean, I think Ronnie Cheng is hot and he does high status, but I also think that he had to go overseas for them to actually fully... And I think that's also what's happened to me. Like after, I got to do London Soho Theatre after that, like my show started to snowball.
Who did you do that with? It was Arnie Donna Boys?
I know, I opened for them at the Apollo.
Shut
so I did,
up.
Yeah, crazy.
The Apollo.
The fucking Apollo, babe. That was insane. That was actually
audience?
Insane. The best.
Yeah, that's
the best.
incredible.
I was literally on stage going, why have I been scared to do anything in my life? And
You've
I opened
done,
it by doing like a really stupid like football
What was
themed.
the gag? What was it?
It was me in like a cropped football kit, like with little shorts on and like knee-high socks, and I came out and danced to the Match of the Day theme with two of my best gay comedian friends, or their friends and their comedians, Chris Hall and Dominic McGovern, and
Love
gay.
them. Love Chris.
And yeah, we all went out and danced, and I would go up to people in the audience and go, "What's your favorite position?" And they'd be like 69. I'd be like, mine's actually right midfield. You sick fucks. Like I keep dancing. It was really stupid, but Donna crowds obviously are the best. But even doing like even that opportunity happened. But I did London Soho Theatre. Like, but also Edinburgh was crazy. Like if I go back to that, it would be this big hustle where you have to hustle because you have to, you know. I mean, it was a build-up. Obviously, I think I had good marketing, being in a bikini on your poster. And
I saw it everywhere. I mean, I wasn't in Edinburgh, but I saw it
yeah.
everywhere in Australia.
Yeah.
But do you think it intimidates men to come and see the shows? Like, what's the gender split?
I think it does, but then I was freaking the fuck out because there was one show, like the show is about feminism. It's about that, and it's about
You're a comic. You're not genuinely saying I'm hotter than all of you.
No, but the thing is, people are stupid, and even other and that's what the show's
Famously,
about. That people are stupid, and they project and they think
they do, yeah.
Even the fact that a lot of the time in my show, I'm like, it's so funny how much comedians can't take a joke. Like, I think it's so cute that they're very serious, which is quite fun for me. But the fact that I was always like, oh, this show's about feminism. Hopefully the right people come. And there are times when I'm sure there's men that come and go, what the hell is this? But the first weekend of Edinburgh, I walked out, and I've obviously never done Edinburgh before, so I don't know what the audience is.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna be like.
You're also Australian, and
totally.
You know.
I was told that you're gonna have the worst time, and you're gonna have 3 people coming to the show, like shit like that. So that was quite scary. But then the smallest crowd I had was the second preview. It was 10 women. It was just women, and that was actually scarier because I play off the men in the show. I make fun of men, and I couldn't do that in that show, but I adapted and I edited the show. I had one woman really being quite weird towards me, like quite like kind of negging me.
Get out.
Which is so funny. It was like she completely missed the whole point of the show, but she was making my point during it.
Yeah.
Like when I do the Eminem bit, you've seen the show.
Yeah.
She's like, you're going to look like that when you're older, like the red Eminem. And I was like, oh my God, that is so funny that she was so, I guess, affronted by it. But that's the point. It's like a social experiment.
Yeah. Holding a mirror up, like, you know.
Totally. And then when I did the first weekend, I walked out to do my Basic Instinct opener, and I looked out to the crowd, and you can't see the whole crowd because it's like a small 55-seater and it's tiered. And there probably was more women and hopefully there were queer people, women at the back, but in the front, the first 3-4 rows, looked like it was just men.
Wow.
And maybe 1 or 2 women, and I went, and like the good Greek girl in me was like, what have I done? My marketing, what have I, oh my God. But I walked out, I do my little act as Sharon Stone, and then I came back out and I was the most staunch like I've ever been doing a show, because I was almost like, fuck you guys. Like I was still doing the show, but I was like, what am I at a Ku Klux Klan meeting? Like, what's with all the white straight men? Like, you know, and I was judging them.
Yeah.
I was being quite judgmental, and I was kind of going, oh, you know, this show's about feminism, so strap in and like bring your wives next time. And then at the end, they were the first crowd that gave me a standing ovation.
Really?
And they all came up, all these middle-aged men came up to me after going, that was incredible, very thought-provoking, you know, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing what I don't want them to do to me.
Yes.
It was actually made me a stronger performer, and I think also just perspective. I was like, I want my comedy to be for everyone, because I think I'm saying a message that's really important, and I don't want it to just be like a circle jerk of like just my, you know, like your bubble.
Echo chamber,
babe. The echo chamber of women and queer men and women who, like, I want them to be there. That's my audience.
Well, also you want them to get the point that you're trying to make. You don't want them to like love a gay man, but they can just get in the habit of yas and the finger snaps, and it's like, but it's going over your head.
Going over the head, babe. And even women, there'll be women that will come to the show and they don't get the point. Whereas, like, I feel like
the straight men are like, yes,
yeah.
poignant.
The fact that I was in shock, and it made me also think that maybe I love Australia, and I think I do have a beautiful audience here, but I do think sometimes we're a little bit more sheltered, and the audiences in the UK they're just a bit more comedy savvy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, is part of, even in the US and in the UK,
Totally.
it's part of a culture. I think there's a bigger conversation to have in Australia about the state of our arts. You even look at the government initiatives that the UK and the US do, even the US, the state of the US, they're back in the arts.
They are.
And in Australia, it's Department of Education, get a bit of art funding.
It's really like little breadcrumbs.
Well, they look down on it, right?
They do
It's
look down
kids
on it.
and it's, school spectacular. And
Absolutely. That's why even doing my high status like shtick is even funnier, because my whole thing is like I talk to the audience. I'm like, you normie people are so, I'm embarrassed for you. Like you guys are so cute. Like I'm talking down to them for being normie people, because I think that normies, they look down on us.
Yes.
So I'm trying to turn it back on,
That's so good. And
like it's very silly, but I'm also excited about. I don't know if I told you this. I'm doing New York Soho Playhouse because of Edinburgh in March.
Shut up.
So I'm
you just got booked through?
Well, yeah, doing Edinburgh just made so many opportunities, and even just I'm so excited to see how the US, like there was Americans
Respond
that
to it,
came
yeah.
along, but it would be interesting to see, because I don't think they're scared of high status at all. They love it.
Oh, I think especially
That's
with
their culture.
It is you're exactly right. It is the culture. But the tall poppy, we had Gianmarco Ceresi on, and he was like, "What the fuck is tall poppy? Why?"
Yeah, because they're almost so far the other way. That's why Trump's president.
Correct.
Like
Bang
the
on.
fact that they're like,
Bang on.
Some guy from reality TV can be president.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Here we're like, shut the fuck up. If Trump was here, we'd go, shut the fuck up, you orange cunt. Like we would actually
you'd
say
fuck
that.
him off. But then someone like Gianmarco couldn't have a career like he's had in Australia.
No
right?
fucking way.
It wouldn't work.
No way, babe. No one. I also think that it's a shame. I think that there is a sort of this beautiful up and coming like a generation of women in comedy at the moment that I feel really honored and like excited to be a part of. But I think it's been so slow because of our culture being so tall poppy and just so small. It's so male dominated.
It is. But you know what's crazy? Even with the internet, like so many Aussie comics, there are so many more Aussie comics now than there were 5 years ago.
Absolutely.
And it's so good.
It is good. And so there should be.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree
We should, like, we're behind, and I mean, people are probably going, don't say, like, I think that we're getting there, but it's a shame that we still have to go overseas for people to go, oh yeah, I always liked, that's what happened to me.
Yes.
The amount of people that had egg on their face who didn't give me a shot or like,
Oh, I claimed you to all my friends.
Babe.
I had gays that posted that like I went to high school with, and they're like, "Get her on your radar." I'm like, "Babe, I'm driving the ship the radar's built into."
Babe,
totally, I'm air marshal control. I'm like, she is mine.
I love you. No, honestly, it was like the first like when I moved back to Sydney after COVID and things were really, you really, looked out for me, my love.
I didn't house you. You make it like I took you into a shelter.
You did.
Elouise lived under my stairs. It was a real Harry Potter sort of situation.
Babe, beautiful.
Yeah. The Mitch Churi Chat Show is proudly powered by Appliances Online, Australia's largest online appliance retailer, and they're gearing up to serve you some spicy hot Black Friday sales. So good.
Are you a big Black Friday shopper, Mitch?
Do you look at me? Of course I am. I'm a gadget guy.
You love to shop.
I love to shop. I'm one of those people that favorite items or put them in my cart and then we'll go back to shop when there is a sale. So the fact that this is on for Black Friday at appliancesonline.com.au, it seems perfect. And they've got heaps, like big brand TVs, kitchen, laundry, home appliances, so much more. They've served almost 3 million customers. Like, that's loyalty. That's over the last 20 years. They've built its reputation on providing truly legendary service, from free next day delivery and free removal and recycling of old products to 24/7 Aussie-based customer support. Look, whether you're upgrading your home, looking to wrap up your Christmas shopping early, now is the time to score some great savings and some deals at appliancesonline.com.au. Hurry, won't last long. Enjoy the Black Friday shopping. So I can't believe that you're also a Whopper girl. Like you went to
I wasn't like Whopper girl.
musical theatre?
I did musical theatre, the cert course for like a bit. Then I auditioned for like all the 3-year. It was almost meant to be though. I auditioned for Whopper, NIDA, VCA, like musical theatre, 3-year courses. Didn't get into any of them. Devastated.
Me too.
Like, and I was like, fuck this, like so pissed off. But then I went to Stella Adler. I studied in New York for a bit, did Stella Adler.
Yes.
Like the summer course came
What
back.
year?
That would have been 2015.
I did that in 2015 too.
Babe.
I don't think we discussed this. I did
New
the
York?
Atlantic, in New York.
You did Atlantic, babe.
You were there in the summer?
Yeah.
So was I.
Babe, amazing.
You know Atlantic Theatre
Yeah.
Company, Atlantic Acting School? So I did Atlantic. So we were in New York at the same time.
But like, we were ships in the night.
And I was sleeping with women at that time.
Babe, we could have slept together.
We would have. You would have been.
We would have
it,
kissed.
because you would have protected me. You know, like you would have known. You would have
you
gone, there's
reckon?
something cooking with him.
Oh, there's something's cooking here.
Yeah, but I want to.
I feel like I have a good gaydar, but then some of my friends reckon I don't. But I reckon I do. I
You'd
don't
know. I think you'd
Surely.
know. I think you'd be a hopeful gaydar. You know when you wish someone's gay and they're
Yes.
not? Like you'd give a straight bi man a pass as
Yeah.
gay, but in reality,
I'm going, oh, yeah.
yeah. Do you date bi men?
I don't think I have, but I would.
Would you? Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
Well, because a bi man, it's a very
don't
specific
know.
kind of man.
Well, I feel like they have a bad rep sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met one that I'm going, ugh.
no,
I don't think I've ever met one that's made me go, but I don't really. I'm embarrassed to even say I haven't really dated in a while.
You don't date?
Babe, who? No one asked me out. Everyone's scared of me.
So, wait, let's put this out.
Everyone's scared of me.
If anyone wants to date Elouise Eftos, quick, let's do. Hey, if they can do the Golden Bachelor, we can do our version.
Babe, yeah.
You
If
could be the
anyone wants
Bachelor.
to-
Shut up, you'd be so good.
Babe.
Sorry, yeah, no, do a
No,
piece
but you
to
know what
camera.
it is? I think it's also, this is what my next show's about that I'm currently writing.
Oh, great timing.
Is this whole idea of I've never been in love and I don't know if it's real.
Really?
Yeah.
You've
I've never been in love. Like, what is it? Have you been? Do you know what can you
Yeah.
tell me what it feels like?
I have. Okay.
How's it feel?
Love is like very confusing.
Okay. See, that makes you go, maybe it's for the best I haven't.
No. You need to experience love.
I mean,
love
I
is
would love
beautiful.
to. I would love to, but I'm also going, who will I let? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Who will I let?
I don't think you even let it. I think
don't?
it happens. No, I think
but
it
I'm
happens.
also going, maybe I've just been in, like, I've had crushes, but that's not
No.
love.
Love and lust are very different.
But even then, is lust, or is it limerence, babe? Have you heard of this?
Can you explain limerence? Because I kind of clock
Babe,
out. The
I'm
TikToks on
worried-
limerence are always very long.
Babe, the fact that I probably have undiagnosed ADHD, and that makes me also go like,
Oh,
oh,
me
maybe
too.
that's maybe why I've never, I mean, I've obviously.
No. Elouise, men would be intimidated by you.
Because this is what my show is about, a bit about that, how being the persona is the most empowering thing. It feels amazing, but off stage, I feel like men either want to treat me like a trophy or they want to tear me down.
Okay, how much, and genuinely, how much of the show and the persona is in your real life? Like with friends and
I think that with like people, like I think most of my friends, I hope that most people that meet me are like, oh, she's normal. I'm not walking around going, I'm hotter than everyone. Like,
yeah, like tits out Glambot.
yeah, can you imagine? I find it quite funny because people will talk to me like that though. Like, I wish I was more like that in real life. I wish I didn't care. But I'm very soft and sensitive, and I think that is something that I don't want to show men because I'm worried that they'll hurt me. And that's kind of what the show's about.
The thing is, men will hurt you. You're going to get hurt with anyone.
But this is also where I go, so it's better. What's better?
No,
Is it
because
better
you're missing
to-
out on that gorgeous chunk. Like
But then I'm also
eating a piece
going-
of chocolate's going to get you, it's going to be calories and it's going to be sugar and it's going to get you a little bit chubbier.
okay.
But it's the pleasure in that moment of eating the chocolate.
Well, I'm also just a little bit, who do you actually let? Because there's also a part of me that I was always really disciplined. I never dated anyone that did the same thing, like in the same workplace. I would never date people
I've got a
like
thought
don't
on that
shit where
too.
you eat,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Which I always felt that way. And then
back
I
it.
think after I turned 30, I was like, well, I better sort of like what? I don't want to date a normie that doesn't get what I do.
Yeah, no, that's
Especially
so
with
funny.
because for me, I'm going, I can't date someone who wants to be a comedian.
No.
It's like, well, the better thing
all
about a comedian is
This
that they
my
followed
experience.
through.
You want my experience? Because
Yeah.
I've dated someone who was in the industry and wanted
Yes.
to be in the industry, and it always, all roads
Yeah.
led to jealousy and arguments. And all roads
But do you
led
think that's
to-
always the case, or do you think that's this specific person?
I don't think it's always the case. I think you both need to have a level of success in your own field.
Babe, I have to date someone I was going to say, I've got like crushes on like older British men, and I need to stop talking about it. I'm embarrassed.
Who?
But Steve Coogan, babe, I'm obsessed with him. I have a huge crush on him, but because I feel like as well, there would never be any, they
Younger
can't be
men?
jealous.
Oh, I thought you were going to say no younger, yeah, the older men who want you.
I don't know if there's, well, I don't know, babe.
You got to get out there, man. Get on the apps. Get on Ryan.
Babe,
You're at a
I-
level where you can
I
have
am on
Ryan
it,
now.
and no one cares.
They do get, then something's
one
happening. What are your
cares.
photos? Where's your phone? We need to fix this up. Because maybe the call's coming from inside the house. Maybe we need a rejig.
But also, this is also, you know what pisses me off? Everyone's like, but you're a confident woman. Like, why don't you make the first move? And I go, yuck.
Yuck, that's not horny.
And you know
That's
what I
not
hate
hot.
is that if I do make the first move, then they go and then they almost treat you worse. And my experience is I've only ever, like I have dallied now with obviously male comedians, but a
so
very
sorry.
specific type of. They're like my mortal enemy, but at the same time,
That's hot.
it is. Well, I'm attracted to funny men.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that they'd be attracted to me. And then why do I? Again, it's probably a
Jealousy.
bit jealousy, intimidation.
Also, because what?
I'm funnier than them. I don't know.
There are yes, it's not that you're funnier than them, but there's layers. Like men. I mean, I'm gay. I don't know. I'm not dating straight men, but
Yeah.
like a lot of in traditional heterosexual relationships, it's like men breadwinner, woman less than.
That's what we've been brought up to think.
Correct,
right?
but then also when you're in a comedic field, it's well, does that come into play in a heterosexual
Well, even
relationship
then I'm
to
kind of going,
comics?
but wouldn't it be like because of feminism and equality, we can both be breadwinners? Like, don't you want to be like, hey? But that's also what I want to experiment with in my show.
You need to date a bunch. You need to date a comic. You need to date a scientist. You need to do like the three. What is it? Three wise men or
A scientist is killing me. A scientist. I'm going.
Scientist, find
I
a
would love
scientist,
that.
yeah.
I would love to. I'm going. What's all these tubes about? What's all these
What are these
petri dishes?
ointments?
What's this petri dish? And then they do like this. They go, "Ooh," and it's like something explodes.
No, it's the elephant ear. You know that really big foam
Yes,
that
babe.
goes
Or
everywhere.
that would be fun. Date
Bunsen burner?
like data scientist. Also one that's like they do those little, and then things explode and they turn around. They're like, oh, and their hair's
Singed.
singed and they're covered in soot. That would be quite exciting. That's so stupid.
You also keep going back to the camera like we're going to. This is going to be
We're gonna make it.
piece to camera.
I can't stop doing
Simon.
this. I
Simon
need to stop
dates
doing
women.
TikTok.
Simon, what can? Because this is good.
Simon,
dates
are you
women.
scared of me?
Simon's done stand up as well. This is a good litmus test. As are you scared of Elouise
I think men
Eftos?
are scared of powerful women,
Be
but I'm
honest.
actually, yeah. Are you scared of me?
I'm not scared of you at all. No.
Okay.
Not even a bit.
No, I think you're beautiful.
She's upset now.
Not even a little bit
No,
scared
but
of me.
would you be intimidated to pick Elouise up at a bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
See, okay, good distinction.
But I think
Okay.
that's most like you're a beautiful person.
Babe, you're
Yes.
so sweet saying that.
He's a Nazi, careful.
But also, yeah, I was going to say sorry. But also, I will say, though, that, like, you've seen me be like this. Hey, babe, how are you?
Yeah.
And I don't know if everyone, because sometimes I'll just see me on stage going, man, like dancing around with my nips like this.
Erect.
Maybe they're scared I'll poke him in the eye.
Perhaps.
That's what it is. It's
Perhaps.
a hazard.
It's definitely
It's a safety
I am a bit of a safety hazard, and I'm a dancer, so, like, they probably have to, they're thinking, I've got to be flexible.
Listen, I fear you are getting in your own way a little.
There's a part of me that wants to talk about that as well.
Speak on it. I think you might be.
Maybe I am getting in my way a bit, but there's also, because I think that it's a bit of conditioning that I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
But I also think that I have this weird shame spiral if someone treats me badly or isn't respectful.
Yes.
I put it all on me and I get really, because that's been my experience, is I've had sort of dalliances with men that happen to be in comedy because that's where I'm meeting people in person. I think meeting people in person is much easier.
What do you want in a man? What are the three pillars? Comedy,
They have to
funny.
they have to be funny. They don't have to be a comedian, but they have to have like some sort of jovial. Saying jovial, they have to be funny. I'm happy to be funnier than them.
Yeah.
But they have to be funny because I think that's like a beautiful. I think laughing with people is really sexy.
I'm with you. It's a good building
what's
block.
Like,
Yeah.
Like quotes like I'm laughing, I'm naked.
Oh yeah, no, I've
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that's so true.
Don't you think it's funny?
I agree, and also like to make someone laugh. I think we're very similar.
Yeah.
Is like, you know, when you're like at a like when you're playing arcade games and it's like you get the ball and you hit 10 points.
Yeah.
Like you can hit 2 or 3 or 5, but 10's the biggest.
Yeah.
If I can make someone laugh, that's 10. That's
That
like
is 10.
but I like. They don't have to make me laugh. I like the fact that they're laughing at me. That's 10.
Okay, so you like that.
Because it's like,
'Cause
it's not the attention.
I like that too.
Yes.
But I
yes.
also feel like I don't want it to just, I mean, I would hate to date some people say to me, they're like, you'd be better off with someone who's like quiet. I'm going, I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah.
Like, why do people think that you want the opposite?
Well, that's where opposites attract.
They say
I
opposites
believe
attract.
that.
That's just a song by Paula Abdul and a cartoon wolf or whatever it is, dog or cat or something. Like, I love that song, but like, don't try and indoctrinate me with that.
Grace, you and your wife are very much opposites attract.
Yeah,
Like, you guys are
okay,
opposites.
so you tell me about this, babe.
Okay. See, we're very opposites, but we share a lot.
See?
Like, we laugh together so much.
You do.
And
We
you
do.
make each other laugh.
We make each other
See?
laugh.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's funny.
I can't have someone who's like not making me laugh.
Yeah.
They're like very serious. Imagine that.
Or imagine this, dating someone who you get this. I've been in this situation.
what?
You make a room laugh and they're mad at you.
Babe, this is the problem though with male comedians. You have to be careful because a lot of them have such like sad ego shit going on that they're so
Just wait for him to get
insecure.
like a HelloFresh sponsorship deal, and then like just make sure he gets like one a month.
I
Keep
feel
him
like
happy.
I do really want to. There's something that I don't know if it's definitely going to be in my show, but
Test it.
there's a part of me that wants to do like I go on a date with a comedian every night and see if like I can.
Oh, that's really
It's like
good.
a social experiment.
Sam Taunton.
Yeah, and see what they do, and be like,
Husey.
and like I walk out and I go, oh my god, I just got live at the Apollo, and see how they react. And then like see how if
No,
it's, like,
wait, no. Here's what you do.
and see if they get really like turned on by like me eating pasta or like we
Totally,
brush our
totally,
teeth, like
totally.
bring it on or
Yes.
whatever.
No, you need to draw them down the garden path. Like, put sauce and salt and pepper on your food and like tits out.
Yes.
But then, oh, it's my manager. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, I've booked Graham Norton.
Yeah.
And then but straight from the tits to the and then see how
I've booked
they
Graham
go.
and see how they
All the
go.
blood's
Do
in their
they
cock, but
do
then
they
in their
have
brain.
are they having an aneurysm?
Yeah.
That is, I think, it would be like almost performance art. I'm
That's
like
so
Maria
funny.
Abramovich, you know what
That's
I mean?
what
Like
yes,
I
yes,
feel
you
like
are.
that would be
You
I
should
think-
use me. You should use me. Go on a date and text me and go be my manager.
Yeah,
and
and
I'll
you
call you and go,
up,
hey,
babe.
babe, you've just booked. You're the face
You'll
of
never
Purina
guess
cat
who you're-
food.
babe.
You are like, it's huge.
you've got that agent provocateur ad. That's a real
course.
test, babe, because I know that I know that's when I know I've made it, when I get an
What brand?
agent provocateur.
I don't know who that is.
Babe.
No, so
It's
I
the
probably do,
UK.
but-
They're based there. I think they're from the UK originally. They have amazing ads with like dancers and stuff. And I feel like when I book an ad with them, Kylie
know
Minogue's
you've
been in
made
some
it.
of their ads.
Because you can dance famously.
Yeah. So when I book an ad with them, I know I've made it.
You hang out with a lot of influencers.
I mean, do I?
Well, you know Abby Chatfield.
I mean,
She's more
Abby,
than
but
that.
I
She's a
think
cultural.
Abby, I wouldn't call her an influencer
beatmaker,
though. I'd say most powerful woman in media.
She actually is.
Or person, actually. Wouldn't even say woman.
She's so influential.
She's so influential. But yeah, I do hang out with Abby.
Grace and I have this story where we went out for lunch with a very famous influencer friend. And
Who? Do I know them?
I don't
You'd
know what
them.
story
we'll
you're
tell you
going
off
to
the.
tell.
We'll bleep it. We'll put our seal sound effect.
I love this.
Simon, you please have to because this could get me in some trouble.
Yes, Simon, you better. Don't be silly.
Simon bleeps
He
it.
goes, that's why I'm scared of you. Simon.
Hey, but guess what? He's still lingering. He's still in the studio. He's still
He's
watching.
not too scared. He's watching going, maybe I will ask.
When
No.
Rosie was here, he was throwing up in a bin.
Babe, don't do that.
And now that you're
Just 'cause
here,
she's a
he's-
lesbian. That's not very nice.
Poor Simon's character gets absolutely.
I actually love
It's
Simon's
a funny
character.
bit, Simon. It's a funny bit.
And I like it. And I actually like that you admitted that you think I'm attractive.
it's the
as well.
truth. Well, you are.
Babe, that's so sweet. See off stage, I'm like, thanks, guys.
Just be you. Right
And
now,
on
just
stage,
be you. Ready?
and on stage, I'm like this. I know,
But it's the persona.
because it's fun to be that.
Yes.
It's powerful.
I'm with you.
My sexiness is like my armor, and that's what's hard
But is
to
that your
take off the
problem?
armor.
Unbuckle it.
Can't,
Unclip it.
babe.
It's stuck on.
This is me. Oh, it's stuck.
Like the Tin Man in Wicked 2. What's his name?
Bok.
Bok.
Yeah,
Have you
babe,
seen
all
the
the names. I haven't seen the second one,
Mate, it's so
I can't be
intense.
honest. I'm not a big Wicked fan.
Oh.
I like what they've done with the movie, but when I saw the musical back in the day, as a musical theatre girl,
Whopper.
I didn't scream.
You didn't go crazy?
People were screaming, babe. That's the best musical in the world, is it? Give me West Side Story. I like a West Side Story. I'm a bit more of I like the classics.
I like Pippin,
Yeah.
Like I that's because I was in Pippin and I was
Babe,
the
I love
lead
a
in
bit of
Pippin.
Fosse. Give me anything
You were
Fosse.
Pippin's brother.
That's the co-lead.
Yeah, babe. Pippin's brother.
Pippin's
See,
brother.
I like anything that's like Fosse.
Yeah.
Fosse's good.
Fosse's good.
Cats.
Babe, I sung Memory for my solo in year 7. Memory, all alone in the moon. I do love Weber. I do love a bit of Andrew Lloyd. Jesus Christ, superstar. I'm not even religious.
never seen that. I've never seen
It's
that. I'd love
amazing
to
music.
see it.
I played Simon
It's
in
good.
high school because
Get
we all
out.
girls school.
Where's Simon fit into the
He's one of
story
the
Christ?
apostles. He's one of the
12
apostles.
of them, I think, right?
Yeah, there's 12.
There's 12. But in Melbourne, the ones in the ocean, they're crumbling. Did you
Babe,
know
they're
that?
crumbling, babe. There's
They're
only going to be
crumbling.
9
There's like
if they're
8,
not
I think.
careful.
Yeah, no, I know. There's
If
a
we
big
don't sort out
gale.
that global warming.
Taking those apostles out. It's tragic. All the roofs
They're going,
next.
there's Peter, there's Simon gone.
I know.
Babe,
With
sing the
erosion.
names I remember. That's only because of Jesus Christ Superstar the musical.
Do you know
Anyway.
when I was in, I'm going to tell my cat food story. Stand by.
No, you
When
have
I
to,
was
you
in-
have to.
I know the story now.
Wait, when I was in high school, I was
Yeah.
in Pippin, and I played Lewis, Pippin's brother.
Amazing.
And-
I love how you
and-
keep clarifying. Pippin's brother.
Pippin's brother. What was a co-lead?
I love that.
And you're going to love this. Nickelodeon caught wind.
You're a fucking joke. Where did you go to high school, babe?
We'll go at high school, Shire, Cronulla.
Wow, babe.
Shy boy. But I was
We
like,
love
I was
that.
school captain,
Wow.
powerful, had a lot of power.
Wow.
And
I love that.
I
was arts captain. I wasn't school. I was arts.
got it.
Just so
Because
specific.
they're intimidated by you.
Yeah,
See, I was broad.
but I was also I was a nerd in high school. I was bullied in high school, babe. I wasn't hot.
Really?
Anyway, continue.
I want to get to that. Put a pin
Yeah,
in
we
that.
will.
Put a
That's
pin in
probably
that.
part of
Put a
all the
pin in
reason
that.
why I'm not going, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
dating.
done. Trust me, we're diving back into that. Simon's coming back out.
I'm scared. Simon and I got a kiss on camera.
Stop. Nickelodeon caught win. Nickelodeon caught win. And
This is me.
Nick.
Is that Nickelodeon?
They called me and they said, we need you to, we want to feature you on our show. Because I had auditioned for Camp Orange the month
Babe,
before.
remember Camp Orange?
Remember Camp Orange?
Babe, and you've actually got a bit of orange and
do
you're
a
a bit
bit-
camp. Babe, it's a bit Camp Orange up in here. Babe, if you got a fake tan, Camp Orange, all right?
Hey, Trump's a bit Camp Orange.
He's a
isn't
bit
he?
Camp Orange, babe.
Famously, Mitch Churi Chat Show, Trump, and
Trump,
Camp Orange,
Camp Orange.
all Camp Orange.
That's amazing. Sorry,
That's very
continue.
funny. This is very Camp Orange.
This is very Camp
I
Orange.
auditioned for Camp Orange with my best friend Mitch Jones. It was Mitch and Mitch. They loved it. It was
Hey,
Hamish
they're going
and Andy
Mitch
of,
and
yeah,
Mitch. It's
2008.
Mitch squared. They're going D squared, but M squared.
I auditioned. They called my mum, Michelle, and they said, hey, because we were kids, they couldn't speak to us.
Of course they couldn't.
Michelle, we want Mitch for Camp Orange. We're not sold on the other Mitch. So we're going to recast his best friend and put a stunt, like just a kid.
Babe,
another
that's
kid in.
giving a bit. Nickelodeon's crazy
And,
for that.
and my mum sat me down and said, Mitch, I'm going to let this be your decision. It was a moral moment in my childhood.
This is beautiful. Go, Michelle.
And I chose to recast him. And she's like, no, that's the,
I love that you did that. But
I'm a
that's
sh-
also,
I'm a
babe,
show
you're going,
kid.
I'm a star.
I am. I said,
And I
I
have
know
to
my
do
worth.
whatever. And you're going, I have to do whatever it takes.
I'm like,
to
you
make
call
this
Narelle
happen.
Jones, you call Mitch's mum, and you say you didn't make the cut. You know, I'm Lewis and Pippin. I know
Babe,
how the
don't-
audition process works.
Babe, this is you going, if I'm going to make it, I'm going to do whatever I can. And
Totally.
if you're going to, other Mitch, get the fuck out.
Out of my way.
Out of my
So
way.
anyway, mum's like, you can't do that. So we said no to Camp Orange. But then they said, look, we want to do a profile on you at your school. So I had
Profile at
you,
the school,
You should
babe.
have seen my
Wait,
head.
have I seen this? I used to
Did
watch
you watch
Nickelodeon.
You would have seen it, yeah. I've got the clip. I'll
Babe, I
bring
want
up
to
one
see the
episode.
clip. I'm going, run the clip.
Run the clip.
Hit the clip,
run
saying
the
it like
clip.
this.
Yeah, we look
Run
like
the-
a TV show, but we do not function like one. We,
No, but I
we
love
don't
it.
have a
We should
department.
pretend we do.
Take a look. You know
And
what I
here's
want
a
to
clip
do?
now.
You know what I want to do? Like, because this is like a little late night show. I have pencils because David Letterman used to have pencils with
Yeah,
the show
babe,
name on them, but they're not
babe.
sharpened. They don't do anything.
But I like, but so
camp.
you should, babe.
It's Camp Orange.
It's so Camp Orange. We need to get you palm cards.
You know what I love when they go performing? They'll be like performing their hit song "Beauty and the Beast." It is Nicki Minaj, and they'll hold
they have
up-
the album.
They'll have the album. That is so hot to
Babe,
me.
I love that.
I love.
love
or they
that.
go, Elouise, you recently stunned with your fembot at Edinburgh,
And
and,
they
they'll
go,
hold up a
"Gawk."
photo, and
Babe,
it's
they
on a
love
back
it, and it's
card.
on a card.
On a card. Yeah, no,
It's
I know.
so old school. I also, do you have a
Oh,
theme
you're bringing
song?
out Simon. Look, this
Babe,
is it.
look at
Wait, no,
that.
you do it. You pretend you're a late night host, and that's my album.
Now, Mitch, you have just started your own chat show, the Mitch Churi Chat Show.
the crowd applauses.
Everybody applauses. Wow, see?
It's just cute. It's
And
true.
I go, and look at you there. Like, and they'd have be American. Go, and look at you there.
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
And a bit of, and you love, and what's that? That's your
My placard.
my
Yeah, they go, it's a
placard.
placard. Yeah, it's a little
wow,
placard.
Mitch, that's amazing.
They
we
do
love
it with,
that.
They do it with tweets as well. Like they'll screenshot a tweet.
They love, yeah, and I'll go, and this is what it said.
Yeah, it's so
Hey,
good.
this is the best.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you, no, thank you, Simon.
Thank you,
for
Simon.
that.
All the,
Simon's
all the
actually really
attention.
nice.
Well, he's the studio producer.
Simon's actually really nice.
Oh no! And on this show, that's what we always say, that Simon
Despite
is really,
the fact
is
that
really
he's,
nice.
a bit neo-Nazi. But
Yeah,
apart from
no.
that,
No,
we should
he-
stop that rumor.
No, it's not a rumor. We've got the footage. All right, I've got pins in so many topics.
Okay, we
let's
need
go
to
back
go,
to
so-
Nickelodeon. I'm not done because
Yeah,
you
can
want to
say
cut me
the
off because
rest?
you're jealous.
No, I'm.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
coming off.
You're
I am
jealous.
fucking
Yeah.
jealous.
So they come and they're like Mitch, and Lewis's character had tatted arms, and I had sleeves. Remember the sleeve tattoos that you
Yes.
wear? That they're like a stocking.
Yes, babe.
So I was
a stocking,
putting them
the
on.
sleeve that you'd have to slip on, babe.
And then I had the head mic, and they're like, Mitch Churi is, an actor, whatever. And then it was a profile, and it was me on stage, and I was it at school. The
Babe.
clout I had.
Babe, you would have been the coolest kid.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking through that's going, da-na-na-na-na, Bad to the Bones playing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no,
That's-
nick. That was me.
Nick. But it's going,
Mitch. That's all I wanted.
That's-
All my life I wanted to
Hey, I'm so, and you're doing it.
I'm here,
Do you have
and
a
here.
theme song yet?
No.
Mitch Churi Chat Show. I don't know if I like that. Hold on.
Okay, so give me.
I nearly did Jonathan Ross. I nearly did something.
I'm seeing that in London.
Babe, I love him. I love him.
And
Actually,
you know what I love
think
about
this
him?
is gonna. I think this is gonna get me onto so many. I think I'm gonna be doing Graham Norton after this. Jonathan Ross.
Can I
Like
tell you
you're the
something?
catapult.
No, we're gonna clip. What was that funny joke you just said? That made me laugh out loud. Oh, Camp Orange. We'll clip that. That will be.
That's
seen.
gonna be going, and they're gonna go. Who's that girl?
Do you want to do some material that we can clip and then you can send it to the networks? Yeah. Like, what's your best bit?
My best
And I'll cack
bit.
myself.
Babe, I'm trying to think of what's gonna work in like a chat show setting.
Just try any bits.
They usually make you send it. Oh yeah, should I just try any bits?
What they normally do is they connect you with the producer, and you've got to. This is how
you've got to write. We've got to write it out. This is all
Yeah.
behind the curtains.
This
stuff.
is behind the curtains. Peek behind the curtains. On this show, we have an open curtain policy. We don't hide
Yeah,
anything
you
from
guys
the
are kind of
audience.
going, give it a whirl, girl.
Totally. So what they do is you'll have a call with the producer a week before, then like a couple of days out. You'll tell them all the stories that are happening in your life.
Yeah.
And then they will write it out, and then you have to tell it almost word for word to the host.
Well, do you know what's okay? This is something that this is going to sound so like my persona, and you're going to pierce. Just the thought of me saying this is that I know one day I'm going to be on Graham Norton, and I'm going to tell the story about how I met Fat Joe. Do you know this story?
No, tell me.
It's quite long though. Do we have time?
We have so
many
much
pins.
time.
We have so many pins. No, so when I,
So many pins.
babe, when we were living in New York,
Yes.
I was studying in New York, and I went to Harlem. I went to Harlem just to hang out, check it out.
Yeah.
Because I'd only been at night and I wanted to go in the day and go check out Harlem. And I walked to this shop, and it was like a urban wear. I hate that word. I would never use that word, but it was like hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop sort of clothes. It was specifically that genre of clothing.
Got it.
And I walked in. Well, I was about to walk in, and a guy opened the gate for me. This big man. He was very tall, and he goes, "Hey," and he sort of opened the gate, and I went, "Oh, thank you so much." He goes, "No worries." Or it didn't say no worries. That's quite Australian. It was like, "Yeah, no worries."
I got
Like,
you.
you're welcome,
Yeah, all
or whatever.
good.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I walked in, and he's just sort of on a stool sitting there looking at me. And then he goes, "Hey, where you from?" And I went, "I'm from Australia." And I was like, what, 22? And I was going, "I'm from Australia. What are you doing here in New York?" And I was like, "I'm actually studying acting, but yeah, I'm a singer and dancer as well. Like, I'm studying at Stella Adler." And then he goes, "Do you know who I am?" And I went, "No, I don't know. Do I?" He goes, "I'm Fat Joe." And I went, oh my God, Mr. Joe. I didn't want to say fat. I'm Mr.
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
I went, "Oh my God, Mr. Joe, I'm so sorry. Of course. He goes, "You don't recognize," you know what I mean? He's like, "You don't recognize me?" He's like being a bit cheeky. I was like, "Oh my God, of course, it's Fat Joe." But I, was scared to say that. I was like, "I love your music. What's love? What's love? Yeah. Got to do, that's him. Got to do
Got it.
with
That's
it.
Fat Joe.
It's Fat Joe." He goes, "So you're a singer?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Sing for me." In this shop, and I have to just say this because this is going to sound, in America, there's no tall poppy syndrome. So they are always, it's like you've got to be ready. And I guess studying in New York made me feel that way of you could be scouted at any moment.
I'm with you.
This is New York City.
Yep. This is your moment.
This is your moment.
With Fat. First name.
First name. Yeah, with Mr. Fat.
Mr.
And the fact that he asked me to sing, you have to be ready.
You thrive in that moment.
You have
Well,
to.
you sink or you swim.
You sink or you swim.
And?
I am worried that I will say I can't remember what the first song is that I sung, and I worry because I was still in musical theatre mode then. Oh no. I have a fear. I don't think I did, but I have a fear that I sung Spring Awakening, Mother Who Bore Me. Mama Who Bore Me.
Can you give us some? I'll be Fat Joe.
Mama who bore me, mama who gave me. I really hope that that's not what I sung. I hope to God.
He's this soul R&B rap
He's soul
god.
R&B, but I'm saying I'm really worried that that's what I sung.
Do you not remember?
I think I blocked it out
Yeah,
because
you
I was
would, you
traumatized.
would.
But then he goes, "This is crazy." He gave me another chance. So whatever I sung wasn't good enough.
Jeez, was the store dead empty?
Babe, there was maybe the store owner that he knew that
Got
he's
it.
and maybe his assistant was in there. There was no one really in there. It was a cool close, whatever shop it was. But I couldn't stop laughing that then he goes, "You know what you should sing? Fallen, Alicia Keys." Oh. One of the
It's a good song.
most amazing songs of all time. One of the hardest songs you can sing of all time. The beginning of that is "I keep on falling
yeah.
in and low." I don't know if it was that good. Even then, I haven't even warmed up. But I sung "Falling" Alicia Keys to Fat Joe in this shop.
Wow.
And it was one of the funniest things. I was watching myself do it. And at the end, he went, "Yes, it's okay." You could keep going, keep trying. It was like a bit of like it wasn't like we're gonna sign you to my label.
He let you down softly.
He let me down softly, and there's a part of me that's like probably for the best. He did say like, you know, my assistant will be in touch like when we're in Australia. Hopefully, you know,
Got it.
You can come to one of the shows.
You do R&B Fridays.
R&B
something of that-
Fridays or
that ilk.
something.
Yeah.
So that probably is why I guess. I mean, I still sung in bands and stuff for a while after that. And tried to. I still sing in my shows and stuff, but I guess Fat Joe's maybe one of the reasons I pivoted.
Interesting.
But
Yeah,
the fact that I am worried that I sung Mama Who Bore Me.
I think that's incredible. I think the fact that you...
Do you think that's good enough for Graham Norton?
I think that is great. You know what? You could also do the red chair story.
And I also have, but no, I'd have to be a guest. I would
'Cause you're
never
a
be Red
guest.
Chair.
Yeah.
And I also feel like I have a photo of when we met. We took a selfie together. So that would come up on the screen.
Of course, yeah. Or on the Graham doesn't do the cards.
No, he
late
has a
night.
screen.
He's a
He
chat
turns
show,
around
which
with
is
the
us.
wine.
Yes,
He turns
yeah.
around.
Oh God, he's so good.
He's so good.
My
but that's
dream
what
is
I'm
to be on
saying.
Graham.
Would it be like that's? I'm hoping that story.
Would
I would
get
love to
you
do it
on.
on stage. I don't really do much storytelling.
Yeah.
But I probably should get a bit more into. I've dabbled, obviously, in my show. You've seen I do a bit of storytelling.
Yes.
Because I feel like sometimes I'm like, if they're not laughing every minute,
Yeah.
I failed.
You know what's funny? Graham Norton, I've seen him live.
Live,
I've been to a taping,
babe,
The Dream.
obsessed.
And then I'm going back in mere weeks to
Babe,
see him.
amazing. So you're seeing him and Jonathan.
I think so. I've seen Jonathan for sure. We've got friends at Graham that can hopefully get us
Oh,
tickets.
beautiful.
But it's the last show of his finale, so it's and it will be like Taylor Swift or something.
Babe, that'll
stupid.
be incredible.
So it's tough.
That's gonna be
I
amazing.
famously have seen all the late night shows,
Really?
except for Fallon.
I've seen Jimmy. I
haven't seen Jimmy.
I saw Jimmy when I was in New York.
How
so I
small's
lined
the
up.
theatre?
It was actually like a good side.
Oh, you liked
decent.
it? Yeah,
I
okay.
liked it. And then Gaga was on. Gaga
Stop,
was on,
stop.
babe, and I
When?
saw her driving off. This was 2015.
Oh shit! So what
And this
era
would
of
have
that
been-
is Gaga?
She would have
Grace, you
been
know, Gaga 2015.
2015 art pop era.
Yeah.
No,
just after
oh,
art pop.
Wow,
Just
that's
after.
what an elite era.
Yeah. And so it was she was amazing. And I can't try to remember who else was on, but his finger was still fucked up. So when he shook our hand, it was still a bit
he
funny.
degloved his finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Haley is it Haley Stein?
Haley Steinfeld? I didn't
She
know
was
it
performing.
was
She was and she did
Musical
2
guest.
takes, bless her, musical guest. But
You
she
know
wanted
what's
to
crazy?
do and like I
Wait,
feel
no,
like,
I can beat you. Guess who
Come
mine
on.
was on James Corden?
who?
James Corden was off sick. So
Who did you get?
Harry Styles.
Babe, my
Guest
know who's
host.
gonna love that. My sister, the biggest Harry Styles.
Oh, but
fan
guess
in
who
the
his guest
world.
was?
Who?
Ex Kendall Jenner. And they did sip it or spit
Do you
it.
think they actually exes, or do you think it's everything's
dated.
publicity?
He's
I
not
don't know. I
gay.
don't believe everything in Hollywood. I think it's a bit. Some things are publicity,
Okay, let's do some pop culture stuff because that's technically what the show's about.
and I love pop culture, babe.
Fave, what's going on at the moment you're into? Like what are you reading about? What video do you get your feed that you stop and watch? Like you
Have
go,
we done the culture card?
No. Shit. Do we have to do that?
we have to do that. We have to scrap everything.
What do
we
you
have to
mean?
start the whole show again.
No.
Yep, cut all the Camp
we
Orange.
actually-
Cut all the Nazism.
Babe,
Actually keep that.
where's the pen?
Yeah.
This is so funny. This
Wait,
has
is that
never
what we start
happened.
with? Is it because I'm
We start with it.
distracting you?
No, because you were so hot.
Babe, this is part of it. Hi, babe. Okay, should I?
Simon just gave Eloise the pen. All right, Eloise, this is how we start every show.
Yes.
We get every guest to bring a
Rewind.
culture card, and you have to just write something in the cultural zeitgeist that you can speak on impassioned. with an
Okay,
impassioned
okay.
Write it. Don't talk. I'll talk because it's hard to type and talk. All right, here we go.
ready?
Reveal it to the camera. Elouise Eftos culture card. Masculinity is a prison. Example: dancing. Speak to it.
I think masculinity, I think we know this. Masculinity is a prison. It is a prison. Do you think this, Mitch? Do you think
I
masculinity
agree
is a prison?
wholeheartedly.
And what I'll say, I'll just cover this up for now. Obviously, being women, it's hard for us, isn't it, babe? It's hard
It
for
is,
us
it's
to be
hard.
women. It's hard. We should speak on that. You know, being women is a hard thing to be. I'm saying it like that. But the fact that, you know, we are scared of lots of things. And we have every right to be. For
The
example,
odds are stacked against you.
Exactly. The you know, for example, walking down the street late at night in the dark, that's a scary thing for us to do. But at least we're not scared of dancing. Men are scared of dancing. They're scared of dancing,
No, I'm
babe.
with you. Where have you
Are you
noticed
scared
this?
of dancing?
Oh,
I mean,
no,
you're a
no,
gay man. I'm
no.
talking more about straight men,
You're a
but
gay
are you,
man. You're a gay man. You're a
you're a gay
You're
man.
a gay man.
and Are you scared of dancing?
Well, first of all, I'm not. So
You're not scared?
No, I'm not gay.
Sorry, how could I? Of course, this is New York.
Yeah,
circa
when you
2015.
clocked Camp Orange, I thought, what does that mean?
Hey, what does that mean?
That's odd. No, I don't dance.
Babe, what do you? What are you
can't dance.
talking
Can't
about?
dance.
No, Grace, you've
He
seen me.
can't
I can't dance.
You
It's-
can't, babe. I need to come to one of my classes.
It's bad.
Come to one of my classes. I'll take you for a private.
What do you do? Produce dance classes?
Yeah, me and my friend Holly Shields, we teach beginner heels classes, which is for the girls and the gays and theys. But I think you need a private, baby. If you're scared to even just dance in like an event, like at a wedding, you wouldn't dance.
No.
What is this sick world? Okay, let me just speak on this first. I thought this was just straight men, but now I feel sick.
It's men in general.
It's men in general. Men are scared of dancing. And when I say they're scared, like we know, like you see them.
Yeah.
You see yourself,
I'm
you know,
here.
the fact that like, can you imagine living your life and you hear music at an event and your first thought is fucking shit and fucking someone's gonna make me dance.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that was your life? And that is your life.
That's
a bit,
my
isn't
life.
It? That
Can I
makes
tell
me,
you,
babe, I feel sick for you.
One of my biggest worries in life is my first dance at my own wedding.
Babe, this makes me sad.
So sad.
I won't be able
And you
to
know
do
why?
it.
Because I go, it shouldn't be scary. Firstly, I have a criticism because I laugh that like there's straight men that are at bars and things and they're sitting at the bar judging everyone.
Yeah.
And they think they're like Simon Cowell on the panel.
Yeah. Get
They're
the
kind
golden
of
buzzer
judging and they're
ready,
going
yeah.
like, oh, she's all right. Like,
Yeah.
like who's going to go to Vegas? Like
Yeah.
they're trying to pick.
Yeah.
But for me, it's funny because I'm kind of like, why do you think we all go to the bathroom together? We're laughing at you for not dancing. And
Where does it come from? Is it the masculinity? It's they
I
don't
think
want to be
it's the
perceived as
masculinity, the
feminine.
patriarchy, the idea of seeming feminine would be, well, even what I think it's gotten even worse over time though. I think that we have lost the art of being out in public and dancing. Like there's not really anywhere to dance anymore.
No.
Like I think gay bars like the kind of last place that you can dance, like proper gay clubs.
Yes.
But even then, I just don't think that people really go out and dance anymore. Like back in the day, our grandparents, great-grandparents, even our parents, that's how they would meet people, is dancing at clubs.
Yeah.
And men and women would dance. Because
Yeah.
because you know what I think about dancing? Babe, you're gonna hate this. Dancing's an audition for sex. So if you can't dance,
Okay.
I'm worried, babe. I'm worried, babe.
no.
And I can
Okay,
say that because I'm a
wow.
professional dancer.
Wow. Okay, well,
I know, and I will say this about dancing. You know, when people go like, dancers must be wild in bed, you'd be right. I am.
Clip that.
Babe, clip that. No, but you know when people like dancers must be wild in bed, I'm like, yeah, we can do Kama Sutra, babe. We're flexible. We're moving around. But men can be really really judgmental about women in bed as well. They'll be like, she was like a starfish. It's like she can grow her leg back.
Yeah.
What can you do? Flagpole? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I feel like, I know that there are times when men do dance and there are times when, you know, there's obviously the other end of the spectrum where they're being like annoyingly creepy on the dance floor.
Or they can dance too well. It's like, where did you get the choreo from?
But that for me makes me go, that is so hot. If I could dance with, oh, babe, I would love that.
They're gay. Elouise.
But even that, I would rather be a beard than date someone who doesn't dance. I would rather be a beard than date someone who doesn't dance.
This is how good
And I
of-
love you, but I'm stressed about you, babe.
This is actually how good of a guest you are because I've never opened up about this. I have a
Really?
fantasy that I've never spoken about.
What's your fantasy?
I'd love to be in a flash mob.
Babe, this is so. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make this happen.
Why are you laughing at me?
Babe, guys, stop laughing
so
at me.
sorry.
You know,
I know why they. And see, but see, this
That's-
is what I want you to be able to feel
Comfortable.
Because don't you feel? Can I ask the team?
Yeah, Grace.
When
Simon.
you dance, do you both dance?
Grace
I
does
bloody hope
pop,
I'm a
so.
dancer.
and she tells everyone that
Yeah,
listen.
babe. So you're a dancer.
Yeah.
So, but when you dance, doesn't it? It feels so good.
It feels so free.
You
It's
feel
the best
free,
feeling in
you
the
feel
world.
beautiful. Like I
Yeah.
think about culturally
jealous.
one of the most amazing moments in cultural history, Studio 54, the 1970s
Of course, I'm
disco.
across, yes.
So I feel like that was a time when sexual liberation, feminism, you know, even gay rights, like all of this stuff, that was all happening.
the
And
dance
I
floor
think
in culture.
everybody
Yes.
was together on the dance floor and there was unity and there was this beautiful sort of feeling that like you're free there and you can be whoever you want to be on the dance floor in this nightclub, which is kind of what I want to replicate for my next show.
Can I
Because
tell you
think
something? You need to. There's something in it. Comedy and then dancing after. Like,
Babe.
don't go and good night. Thanks for
No,
coming
babe,
to the
it's gonna
show.
be-
Music and then keep it as a club.
babe, for me, there is something about people just letting loose, because I also think that there is something, there's studies that say like the endorphins that you get, like the feeling that you get after dancing.
I believe it.
It's incredible. And I think also the inhibitions that you have to let loose and just listen to music and just feel like there is something so special about that. And I think we've lost the art of that.
I'm with you. Listen, I'm a musical theatre kid. I love
That's
theatre.
what I'm confused about, babe. What do you mean you don't dance if you're a musical theatre kid?
Okay, well, if you want the truth of it, I think it comes down to like body confidence issues.
Babe, and this
because
makes
it's
me
being a
sad.
bigger boy, it was like you move and you like
not.
kind of you move one way, then 3 seconds later you get the G-force.
Babe, don't.
No, it's true. Like it is harder to move when you're a bigger person. So and when you're a plus size person, and
Yeah.
I don't think unless you're a bigger person living in a bigger body, you
Yeah.
won't appreciate. I mean, I can't speak to that, but you feel your clothes feel differently
Babe,
on your skin. You have that. You can feel the extra layers. You're so consciously aware of how people perceive
Totally.
you. So then
I was gonna
dancing
say,
is
you're-
everything out there.
And I know exactly what you mean. And I think also there are negatives to us being dancers because
Speak on
we
that.
have a lot of the body dysmorphia, babe, from that, especially being women. There is so much, which I empathize, obviously, because it's all about how you look, how you're perceived, how your
totally.
body looks in certain clothes. When you see photos, when you dance, when I go on stage and then a photographer takes photos of me, it's still a thing that I'm trying to unlearn. And the conditioning of that is, babe, the amount of times I didn't think I had an eating disorder because I'm just eating a smaller amount when I was like dancing in like, you know, cabarets wearing lingerie. And then I was like, oh, had an eating disorder. Like this is a thing that I think that we need to speak about like body confidence so much more. I think that it gets like, I don't know, also the way that culturally everything's been very Ozempic and this bloody heroin chic all coming back. It's like, there's a lot of work that still needs to be done on lifting up people for whatever size, whatever race, whatever sexuality you are. Like that shouldn't affect you feeling joy and being able to move your body.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
And also we should be so, I think this is something that I've had to teach myself, thanks to my beautiful friend, close friend of me and Abby's, Alex Traculia. She's a sex therapist, but also body positivity. She runs body positivity
I love her details.
workshops. She's amazing. I think you would really benefit talking to her. I went to one of her workshops and just the fact that it was just learning about these things that you consciously don't even realize that you're doing, and then to sort of be like, why am I doing that? And to appreciate the fact that like we are in these bodies that get to move, and we're so lucky to be able to, I don't know, like be
Experience
happy
these
and
feelings
experience these
and-
feelings
yes.
and
Well, it's societal. The only way
It is.
everything
Totally.
is societal. It's all pushed down from above.
It is. And I can only empathize with the way now I almost go.
Now you feel bad.
Well, now I feel really bad, and now I actually feel really bad, and I don't know if I should rip this up.
No, don't rip it up. It's a relic, and plus we need you to sign it. We can sell it in 5 years, and we can cancel you.
There's a lipstick
Oh,
kiss.
that
on it.
is cute.
That's quite. That's why people think. We'll get back to that.
That's why people are scared to date
That's
you.
why people are scared to date me because they go, all she does is leave kisses on people.
What's the
But-
message for men though? How can they fix it? Because
now that we're talking about this, I think that everyone needs to. I think that masculinity is a prison, but I think in general, this whole idea of not wanting to be cringe or not wanting to let loose is a problem. I think Gen Z, it's a big problem.
Yeah.
And I think that we need to get rid of these patriarchal values that we've put on, like don't look too interested. I'm trying to unlearn that. Don't look like you're too interested. Don't look like a fool in front of. It's like, be free, let yourself loose. The moment that you let your guard down, like everyone's talking about this male loneliness epidemic, I'm going, whose fault's that?
Yeah.
It's like a little bit you talking to me going, whose fault's that? And it's a bit true. It's like, go out and don't be afraid to be like a bit of like, make yourself look like an idiot.
It's funny because like my mind's like all roads lead to the misogyny of it all.
It
Even
is.
homophobia. It's
all
then
because
like
there is
why?
homophobia with it, and then that's the patriarchal value that it's like if you dance, that is feminine, therefore you're gay,
I
therefore
know,
there's
but
something wrong with
Elouise,
that.
I worry that like when we say the patriarchy, people cock out when we say patriarchy.
Well, yeah, we
because they're
shouldn't
like,
even-
well, it's the woke mob trying to take him down.
Well, yeah, I'm like, I'm also
hard.
going, that annoys me too, because I feel like I was quoted this SBS article and all the people could talk about was there's no such thing, like people commenting, and I'm like, well, there is a thing and we're living under it. But I also think that a way to say it is like if you aren't happy in your life, you'll be happy on a dance floor, and you need to let go of any inhibitions
that.
you have. It doesn't even have to be on a dance floor. I would love to know, because I do this. Maybe it's because I'm a dancer. I don't know, babe, if you do the same. But at home, put music on and just dance.
Oh, yeah. That's how I get the
music
house
on.
clean.
Babe, that's how I do a
Really?
house clean. That's how I write shows. I listen to music and I get
I do
inspired.
the same for creative. I
Babe,
listen to music.
you don't even have to be in front of people. But I think there is something so special about just moving your body to music and enjoying it. So like if you can do it in your own home, do a bit of Napoleon Dynamite.
Do it in your own way.
Do it in your own way. You
like
don't have to
that.
be in
I back
public,
that.
but I also think that we need to maybe work on bringing back the 70s disco, 80s nightclub vibe, because
Yeah.
that I think is a lost art that's almost become, because you know what it is? Everyone has their own phone and everyone judges people and films people and everyone's judging everyone and it's kind of, it's sick. I don't like it.
Okay, pivoting
so that's
from the
actually
patriarchy.
that's like a bigger thing now. It's like too many.
No, this is great.
Is it okay? Is it too much?
Elouise is brilliant.
And
This
I'm
has
real-
been this is the podcast episode. I said everything, and now because we're both theatre students, I'd
Yes.
like Grace to give Elouise and I an accent, and we will do them.
Oh yeah, Grace, give us an
Because
accent.
we've both been to theatre school, and Elouise, I love your character. I forget their name.
Which one?
The South
Oh,
African.
Mandy, the South African
So
mum.
Mandy is. So I'm going
Mandy
to try
is
my South
quiet.
African.
You do yours first.
So my South African is hard. It's. I've got. I had a phrase
like
that gets me into it. It's,
Yes.
It's tough. You do.
I'm going to do me first and then you'll get into it.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Mandy, I haven't got my wig on, but basically what I like to, thank you so much, Mitch, for having me here. I was just, talking to my husband, Troy, actually, about how much I should really get back online. I had to obviously stop posting about my jewelry business. We did get investigated by, the ATO.
Did you?
Yes, and
They were blood diamonds, weren't they?
Yeah, of course they were, because I'm only working with the best. Do you
Yes,
think I'm
of course.
stupid?
Yeah, no,
And they're
no,
all
yeah.
ethnically made, so don't worry about that. They're all ethnically made.
Got it.
And I feel like, Mitch, us being South African, and you do yours now.
Yeah, no, I know. I was going to.
I was saying that's why
my
you
South African.
reply.
No, my South African's not good. Not.
Can I be honest? One of the hardest ones to do.
So, no, I when I get into it, I'm into it.
I know, babe. I know.
Mick book. Nope. Okay.
No, you can
Simon's
do.
got one.
No,
Yeah.
So the best way that I do it is you either park your car or you park your car.
Park your
Park
car.
your car.
Yeah, park your car. That's
Park
there
your
you go.
car.
Look at
Park
that.
your car. Okay, that's
Look
good.
at that,
yeah.
Mitch. You're doing so well.
Who you did that in COVID and that went viral with the blonde
It
wig?
did, and it's so funny. People were obsessed with her,
I was.
babe, which is fair, but it was also to do with like news stories. I did it as a response to the news story about the St. Joseph's boys getting the vaccine before, the Pfizer before anyone else.
Brilliant.
And it was me pretending to be a mum of one of the St. Joseph's boys, my son Aaron, played by my friend Ryan Morgan. When I had to do a second video because I'm from Perth. I don't know Sydney that well. I didn't know where St. Joseph's were. All I knew is that South Africans live in Vaucluse. So I said that we lived in Vaucluse, and then everyone was like, well, St. Joseph's is north Sydney. And so I made a second video as if I sent my son Aaron to boarding school
Brilliant.
in North Sydney, and I was in Vaucluse going, I don't need you to go to the sheaf. You should be going there doing rowing, go to St. Joseph's.
Yeah.
They have a great rollout scheme.
God, that's such a good accent.
Which is but it took me time, babe. If you watch the first video, it's shocking. The accent's not good.
Well, the comedy
picked
was
it up.
there. So
Thank you.
Okay,
darling.
hold on. Let's cycle
But
through.
then I
This
also
is
stopped.
good.
I also stopped doing her for a while because I think I have to bring her back. But I stopped doing it for a while because it was like almost that's all people wanted to see, and I was
know,
like,
it's hard. You
I'd
don't
probably
want to
have
be pigeonholed.
120 million followers if I kept doing her. But I really have to say I admire people that do that and they do the same character over and over. I can't do that.
A lot of influencers do that too.
I admire it. I couldn't do it.
Can you do a transatlantic accent?
Transatlantic.
Transatlantic. Look at me.
Look at me.
In my days.
1940.
The year was 1949.
14.
Mitch and Elouise
We
just got a new
we are so
KitchenAid.
excited to
KitchenAid mix in there.
We love it here in amazing. We're going colonial.
That's
is that
quite.
It's a bit transatlantic.
Well, the transatlantic radio. You know,
yeah,
the radio
transatlantic.
boys.
1914.
1949.
And
Yeah.
we were so excited for
The
war
Western
to
Front.
start.
The Berlin Wall has fallen.
Berlin
Mr.
Wall.
Gorbachev.
And
that
everyone
right?
had thin moustaches.
Always.
I feel like
Okay.
that wasn't very good. I need
that was
to
all
listen
right.
to it. I need to listen.
This is like when Fallon has Ariana on and they do the wheel of impressions. You're
Yeah.
my Ariana.
I love this.
and I'm Fallon.
Can you do a Boston accent?
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
Wicked pista.
Boston.
Wicked pista.
We can do that. No, you
What
go
are
to
you
New York.
talking about?
You go to New York. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Wicked pista is like
gotta hop a
where they
couple-
go like Packy can't have it yet. That's Boston.
That's Boston,
Boston's a bit more like that.
Amy
But then
Poehler. Amy Poehler is from Boston.
Amy Poehler's from Boston. Who else? Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg.
It kind of has a bit of like Aussie because it's the Rodica,
really-
as we
it's
know.
really
Stella, the like
Very similar.
correct.
I think
Boston.
Boston's
All right.
hard pack. You can't
Harder,
have
pack
it.
you
Yeah.
can't.
Okay, what about a Southern Belle?
Southern
Not
Belle.
that.
Well,
Oh,
it depends.
I
There's
can do.
actually lots of different Southern Bells, but
You're
this is my one. I do Jolene. I say a bit of Dolly Parton Jolene.
Oh, that's I
when
like
I
that.
do my
Mine's like
in my
more
show.
like if you've seen 30 Rock, like Kenneth from
Yeah,
30
you're doing
Rock.
Kenneth.
I'm doing like
Wow, I
Kenneth.
love
He's like my
that.
North Star.
I like doing
It's-
like when they say things like, "Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit."
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Oh, need
I got
some-
a friend from
yeah.
the South. She talks like that.
I'm gonna mix up a Cool Whip pie.
Oh, Cool Whip pie.
I love a
I
Cool
like
Whip pie.
that.
Yeah, it's a bit of pumpkin
That's
puree
nice
and a
that
Cool
you
Whip.
do that.
Yeah, I do.
Wow,
All
you're
right,
so
more?
sweet.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah, more. Come on.
Come
We've
on,
got so
fire them
many-
at us.
Oh,
We're
okay,
actors.
New Zealand.
Oh.
I can do New Zealand. I can do a specific though.
Okay, go.
So I went on a top deck with this girl, and she was. Of
course you did.
Her name was Rebecca Robinson from Hamilton, New Zealand. She's from Rebecca Robinson from Hamilton, and I remember my cousin. Someone stepped on her foot at like this nightclub in Spain in Barcelona, and she was like, "Oh no, what a heifer! That's terrible that they did that." I love New Zealand accents, and I'm friends with a lot of Kiwis now, so I try and do. But that's like really strong Kiwi.
Oh,
that's really strong.
golden. That is good
Thank you,
gear.
thank you.
What a heifer, did she say?
What a heifer, what a
She
heifer.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
I can do different British ones. I'm going, no, I can do more.
I can do British. Do standard British. Do your
I
standard.
can do, well, I did like, obviously I did the bookworm, but if I was going to do like, if I was playing someone in a TV show, I would talk like this.
You work at a Tesco. No, that's
at
too posh for
Tesco would be like, hey, how you doing? So a bit more like Essex, yeah. So they would talk
so
like
good,
this.
Elouise.
It's like a bit, how are you?
Yeah.
Are you all right? You're Mitch Churi. Wow, I love your show.
Wow,
I
this
love
is
your
really
show.
good.
So-
All right,
but
can you do
there's-
like Dairy Girls?
Dairy goes high, like Northern Ireland's really hard. I can't really
Ooh,
do that.
That's good though, Elouise.
Nadine Coyle. Born the I can't. I need to practice
It's
that
pretty
one.
good. Yeah, you've got
Thank you,
the
darling.
the building blocks.
I can do Scouser.
Oh, go Scass.
Liverpool, they talk like that, you know. Don't get my parrot. Don't talk like that to me, you know.
Chanel.
Chanel. Me parrot.
I've lost me parrot.
Me parrot, Chanel.
I've lost me parrot.
Me parrot, Chanel. Get me parrot back, Chanel.
And then the next day, Chanel's back. I'm like, wow, I really wrote that
I'm
bird out.
obsessed, babe. Oh
What
my
about
God.
my mum's car?
Me mum's
Brum,
car. Brum
Sorry.
brum.
Can I tell you a story? So the person that did the video, I'm in my mum's car,
Yeah.
has since come out as a trans man. And I went through a period where every time I got really drunk, I would message them on Twitter and just be like, hey, so proud of you.
Babe, I'm obsessed with you doing that. I love that you
Ally,
would do that.
that's
an
brilliant.
ally.
That's ally.
And also protect the dolls. That's all I have to say
Protect
about
the
that.
dolls. Oh, I
It's
got
not
in so
all I
much
have to
trouble
say,
from
but-
from a doll.
What
Because I
happened?
bought the fake version of that shirt. I didn't realize it was such a thing.
Sorry, that is one of the funniest. So hold on.
They're like, no, I wore it to an event, and they're like, the designer. Can you Google the designer's name? Because I'm gonna get in trouble. They're like, they were like, oh, like love the shirt, Mitch.
Love
Like,
the
it's-
shirt.
like,
How
I'm
much did that
obsessed with
cost
so good.
you?
How much did it cost you? I'm like $25. They're like, oh,
And they go,
they're like, is
so
it?
you
Is it
did,
an,
so it's bootleg.
they're like, is it an original Sam Marxini? And I'm like, yeah, the design is. Like, did you buy it from sammarxini.com? They're sold out until August. And I'm like, I got it off Redbubble, and I got a talking
Saying red
to.
bubble is killing me.
They were like, you need
What
to
did they
support
say?
trans artists. I'm like, well, I don't think he's trans.
Babe, but even saying that,
Connor
I go,
Ives.
Connor, oh yeah, they went, is it an original Connor Ives?
but I'm going, how much are the Connor Ives ones? $70.
USD, but also sold out because, you know, he's
But also
not
for me, I'm going,
Redbubble.
I would rather you wear a Protect the Dolls shirt for the movement and donate separate.
I did end up donating because I had so much hate. No,
That
not
is-
because of I've
Babe, this
got
year, 'cause I
a lot of
actually had so
trans
much
friends,
hate this
but
year.
I'm all mean
It's only
that
it's only because I had so much hate. It's only because I had so much hate.
Simon,
Otherwise,
in the YouTube, can you please put up the tax receipt of my donations to
yeah.
Trans
Actually,
Lifeline?
can we roll that clip of Mitch buying the?
Hold on, we get a placard of my
Placard with the
receipt to
receipt?
the Trans Lifeline, $99.
I actually, you know, I find that quite funny. That's also an example of No, that's an example of obviously someone being like, you've got to do the right thing, and I know that you would
learned.
do the right thing, but I will say maybe this is a bit of a culture card. I'm sick of their left eating itself. I will say that.
Yeah, that's like the hungry
I'm
hippo.
clearly on the left, but I'm going, can we stop eating ourselves?
Yeah, it's bad.
You can't do anything without someone pulling up the ladder, and you'll be like, wait, why should I? And they go, nah, I shouldn't have to teach you.
Yeah, I know.
You should be teaching, because that's why the right is going a little bit like this, because we're infighting like this.
I'm with you. I'm
Careful.
with you completely. It's hard.
Maybe we need to cut that.
No, I'm with you completely. The
I'm
gays
wearing
have
white.
no more.
I'm wearing white. It's making me look bad.
No, it's fine. Go back to just divert to Simon and his
Simon.
his predicament. Yeah.
No kidding. Love you, miss
Simon.
you over there.
Okay, we have to wrap with the pins quickly. So the pin that I had in,
Yeah.
I had a pin in the cat food. We went to
Yeah,
to be a
please
long
tell me
episode.
this.
Are you okay with it being a long
Can we
episode?
do a 2-hour episode?
We could. Simon's like, absolutely
this.
not.
Said no.
And we're actually going to do.
We could
I'm
put an
actually the
extra ad in,
co-host
can't
now.
we? Yeah, we can keep going. This is good gear.
I think people are going to ask
This
for
is
it. It's
gold.
going to be a bonus episode on the Patreon.
They're going to demand. We don't have the Patreon yet. So Grace and I were at dinner with a friend, very famous influencer in Australia.
Can you say their name?
Oh.
But bleep it. Who's that? Sorry, this is me. Who?
From
I feel really bad, but this is also me going, I don't know influencers. I'm only really in the acting
it's
comedy
fine.
world.
Totally.
Sorry.
Oh, Asha Ketty. So she's sitting there and she's like, I've had the biggest week. Like, what? She's like, I've been going back and forth with fucking Whiskers. And we're like, what, babe? And she's like, oh, they want me to be the face of their new cat food campaign, but I don't even have a cat. So I said no. And we're like, oh, fair enough.
Fair, babe,
And
you
she's
don't
like,
have a cat.
And then that's what we said.
I'm allergic
Fair,
to
babe.
cats.
Fair, babe, you don't have a cat. And she's like, and it was only 115 grand. So we were like, sorry?
Sorry, what?
And Grace turns to me, she's like, I would have fucking eaten the
Babe,
cat food for
I would have not even just eaten the cat food, I would have rubbed it all over my body.
I would have adopted the cat, done the content,
babe,
and then
my
shut that
eyes
thing
would
in
have
the
been
pound.
like this, like puffed up, and I'd be like, I love Whiskers, and I'd be like, and there's like a cat hair all over me.
Yeah.
I'd be a cat.
You'd be a cat. You'd be a little
I'd be a
pussy.
cat for
You'd
that.
lap up skim milk on a
Babe, I'd be running
yeah.
around.
As would I.
You know what's funny? I'm allergic to cats, but I'm actually a bit of a cat as a person. Like I'm a bit cat-like.
I
A
thought
lot
that
of
was
my
like
friends
a-
say that. Like I am a cat-like person,
Yeah, interesting.
which I don't know if I believe.
I
But
don't
maybe
believe
that's
that.
how men think I am.
What animal would I be?
Babe, you'd be a snuggly. You're like a. I feel like you're a.
Oh. Say your real first answer. You can say a large animal. It's fine.
No, it's not about being large. It's not about being large. I wanted to say because I feel like
your lips and tongue formed L.
No, it didn't. You're being
You went
so mean.
elf.
That's actually my favorite animal of all time. So I wouldn't even honor you with that after accusing me of that.
Sure.
I would have said more
Black bear.
something. But I would say bear, but I also feel like you're cheekier than a bear.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why I wasn't going to say bear. I was going to say more like a little, like a echidna rolling around.
Hard to tie down. Prickly.
Babe, prickly.
I'm not prickly. I'm very
No,
easygoing.
maybe you're more like a wombat, like a little.
That's cute. Yeah, I'll be a
That's
wombat.
cute.
And Australian too.
Yeah, babe, and Australian. But anyway.
All right, there was one more pin. Does anyone remember the pin? There was a pin
Sorry,
in
I can't
one
get over the
other
Whiskers thing. That's
It was
crazy to me.
hilarious.
Whiskers has that
we
kind of money
laughed.
to just give out to people.
Well, so many people have cats.
Babe, tell me fucking about it. I'm trying to get accommodation places when
Yeah.
I'm traveling on tour.
Yeah.
Everyone has a fucking cat, and
you've
I'm
gotta stay with it.
allergic.
Yeah, I'm allergic.
I can't stay. I can't even stay with people that had cats, and they're like, the cat won't be there. It still affects me.
Anaphylaxis, itch. What is it?
I get really like itchy and like all puffy eyed.
Yeah. I get the same.
Maybe that's what men want me to be. Who cares, babe? Then I feel like
Pop
I'm
a
a bad
histamine.
feminist because is it bad? Then I'm also going, but I'm a straight woman. I clearly want some male validation.
Yeah, of course.
Babe, it's a
We all
double-edged thing.
do.
See?
Can I tell you, I'm not into masculinity at all, but I was walking the other day and there was this
What
tradie
happened?
with really short shorts on and steel cap boots on, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, babe, but sexy is sexy.
Yeah, but I wouldn't normally look. It wouldn't normally work on me, but
it worked
did
on
for some
you.
reason. It
What's
worked
going on?
me.
What's your algorithm doing?
I don't know. It's
I hope
weird.
not
My
red-pilling
mental
you.
algorithm red pilling me. Imagine if I went full red pill. Stop.
Not like Simon.
I know. And what a note to end on. Before we go,
Us, the three of us are like this, going, me, Grace, and Mitch, going, Simon.
Simon.
There's like a little button that you have, and
Yeah,
it goes,
yeah.
diddle-diddle, Sidekick Simon,
Sidekick
Alan
Simon.
Partridge, babe. I'm obsessed with Steve Coogan. It's sick. I think I have ADHD
He's
because
so good.
I've already spoken about him a half an hour on another podcast, so I can't speak about it anymore. I just want to say that I'm obsessed with him.
He's very good.
I would kiss him.
Yeah, Alan Partridge is
So funny,
It's so-
babe.
it's
so
brilliant.
sexy.
Well, we must go. Before we do, we need to quiz you with the door or one more. As you can see, Elouise, behind us is a door.
I love that door.
It functions. It works. If you take that door, you go straight to Boston. Okay. You're going to go out to Fat Man and who was it?
Fat
Sam.
Joe.
Fat Joe. Sorry, I forgot. And I love the story, but it's just my brain.
No, I love it. I love it.
You can go out to New York, or you can answer this card next to you, which is our one more question. This is the door or one more.
Door or one more?
The door or one more.
And there's like a little.
Do you want to be the sound?
We
need a sound effect.
jingles.
Can you be the VO for it?
The door or one more? Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that, but that's the first
Give us one more
draft.
take in case.
The door or one more?
Speedy, I like that.
The door or one more?
Now you need to give
and
us-
there's a door slam. It goes,
Yeah. Boom, boom. Now you need to just
I don't
give
know if
us.
I like that.
Now you need to just give us the door.
Or one more.
No, just the door.
Oh.
We need isolated.
Oh.
Stems.
The door. Or one more.
Brilliant. Okay.
Okay, amazing. Glad
We'll
that we got that.
We'll use this.
I'm
We'll
a
send you your
voiceover
royalties.
artist. No, please.
So this question
I'll,
hasn't been approved by
invoice.
Pam, your PR. She's gorgeous, Pam.
Pam is
big Pammy out
killing
there.
me, Pam.
And you can choose right now. So you can leave. The interview is done. Or you can answer the one more question. It's up to you. You have already discussed the left, men, the patriarchy.
People have already tuned out because they don't like a hot woman speak. You know what they like? They want a Sydney Sweeney that doesn't stand for anything.
Oh, isn't that, yeah.
Babe, that's what I should have spoken about. Sorry, can I just quickly
Yeah,
say?
do another culture card on the fly.
There was a video that I saw of a woman defending her, being like, people hate her because she's pretty, and I was laughing because all the comments were like men being like, no, or like only men like her because she has big tits.
Yeah.
And then all the men like, no, I like her because she restores old cars. You know, the funniest, like most amazing things I've ever, the amount of men saying, it's because she restores old cars. And I went, this girl, she's really wrapped them around a little. It's almost like I reckon Bonnie Blue's going to come out one day and go, this is a performance art piece.
You think so? She's
I
secretly
don't
a
think
Russian
so,
spy.
But I think that would be amazing. She's actually Marina Abramovich. She's Marina Abramovich.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, I reckon I want to do one more.
She's going to do it.
I can't shut up.
Take the one more. Take
And
the
I
card.
don't want to stand up.
This is like you're at the Emmys. Have you presented an award at the Arias or the Acras or the?
Yeah, babe. No, they won't invite. I've been to the Arias, but I've never been invited. I should be. That's the goal for next year.
I'd love it.
Imagine me presenting an award. They'd get scared, babe. They're scared I'm going to say something.
They want it. No, they know.
They need it. They
They'll
need it. They
get
need
you.
a bit of
Roving Enterprises,
You know what
you need Elouise Eftos.
They need provocative. That's what they need.
They do.
And I can give that. Okay, one more. Here we go. Oh, is pretty privilege real?
Oh wow, bold question.
I'm really glad that you've asked this because I was kind of getting into it accidentally. I think that it is real. I think they were talking about it on Big Brother.
Yeah, they were.
Which was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Holly, I think it was saying that she believed it didn't exist.
She believes it doesn't exist.
And she's
a liar. I'm pretty, maybe not as, like, you might think I'm not as pretty as Holly. I think that as someone who, goes on stage and says, I'm Australia's first attractive comedian, of course there's pretty privilege. Of course.
Yeah.
I've lived it. But there's also negatives to it. And Holly has a point. There are negatives to being attractive. And I make fun of it, but that's not, I think, just about being attractive. I think that's about being women in a society that is built against us.
Then why is Holly as a pretty person trying to deny it though?
Because I think that also, as in deny that it's real.
Yes.
Because I think that, again, I think that's what the society thrives off, is that people being against each other.
Right.
And this whole thing of like, your life's easier because you're pretty. I don't think that anyone's life is
Right, you don't want to give someone a reason to say that, to give them any fodder that my life is easier, because
at the same
and it hasn't
time,
been.
I think that there's moments where if you're conventionally attractive, of course there's pros, there's also cons, but I don't think that saying it doesn't exist at all is correct.
What are the cons that people just take
Cons
you
are,
at
when
face
she
value?
said things like people, stare at you in a room and like they judge, like I'm going, that makes me piss my pants, because it's like, yeah, but also we all live in a world where we benefit off validation.
Totally, make that work for you as well though.
Make it work for you, and she has. So that for me is also like, I know that there's times when, what annoys me is that when people think I've gotten things because of how I look.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that I'm the hottest person in the whole world, but when people think that you've only gotten somewhere because of how you look, that's when it starts to be a little bit misogyny, sexist. Like the whole idea of being judged on whether you're intelligent or whether I think that's frustrating. That people have an idea of what you are, or they underestimate you.
That's a good point.
I think that's not very nice.
That's a very good point.
Doesn't mean that pretty privilege isn't real. I know I'm more likely to, like, is it Abiola is her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or their name? I don't know the pronouns.
No, I
but
think she they maybe. Yeah, she.
She made a very valid point. Her lived experience is harder. She's a black woman who is, she's not conventionally attractive. She has lived this, she's masculine. She's said it all on the show. I think that what she goes through would be way harder than what Holly goes through.
Yeah.
Holly has no idea. No idea. But to say, yeah, it's of course it's real. It's absolutely real. And I know that I've benefited off it, but also if you're not using it to your advantage, you're not going to pretend to be a victim because of it, then that doesn't, like, I don't think in my show, did you think I was a victim?
No.
Yeah. Because I think there's a difference. Pretty privilege is a thing, but if you're going to be like, oh, it's actually really hard, it's like, sure, but like, don't be a victim about it.
Yeah.
You have to use it to your advantage.
Yes,
And
I
that's
agree.
why it's important to like lift other women up.
Oh my God, I agree. It's with everything. I mean, I remember when I was
Yeah.
making my way up in radio, I acutely knew that because my nickname was Fat Mitch. Like they loved that I was fat and funny.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well then guess what? I'll be fat and funny.
Yeah.
Like
you play up to it because
Yes.
but babe, that's the point of my show is the meta-ness of me playing up to the fact that you're going to look at me when I walk out on stage, because this is the experience. Any woman, whether they're conventionally attractive or not, there's people in the crowd that are judging them before they even open their mouth because they don't want women to even be in comedy in the first place, because that is a stereotype that women aren't funny. Then they're judging you on what you wear. They're judging you on how you look. So I open my set by saying, I know what you guys are thinking. You're going, what the hell is she doing here? I know I'm way too hot to be doing comedy. Like I'm way too hot to be here. And that for me is funny because then I talk about like things like my nipples. I'm like, I know you guys are looking. Are you guys even listening to me?
Yeah.
Like that's funny.
Yeah.
Like if that for me is funny because it's sort of making a comment on how you see women.
Yeah.
But people will laugh because they'll be like, she's up herself, or they won't laugh because they'll be like, who the fuck does she think she is?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was just looking at your tits. Sorry.
See what I mean?
That's crazy. As you were
Isn't that so
talking, I
funny?
was
It's
looking
like
at your
a bit,
tits.
but also I also think that regardless of however a woman looks, it's like you're either judged on whether like, I don't know, it depends, like whether you're a sexual object or not.
Yeah.
It's like there's a Margaret Atwood quote, it's like really, it's quite dark, where she talks about who like she wrote Handmaid's Tale and stuff. The quote's like male fantasies, and we're obviously talking about with men, straight men looking at women, but even gay men. With queer men can be the same. Queer men can be extremely misogynistic.
Oh my
or even on
goodness.
purpose. I love them. That's my family. But like, you know, just watch yourselves.
Clock
you know,
yourselves,
sometimes you know. But the fact that in this quote she sort of says that constantly as a woman, you're looking at yourself because you not catering to the male gaze, that's a male fantasy. Catering to the male gaze, that's a male fantasy. Like society, that is what you've grown up with. And like you constantly have a voyeur watching you. It's actually so
that's
dark.
Heavy. That's
it's so
dark.
heavy.
But then how do you get out of that? How do you get out of living in that way then?
You just can't be a victim. I feel like as well, that's me a little bit being a victim with like my love life, which is what I need to delve into.
It's full circle.
But that's also, but I also think with the situation on Big Brother, her trying to say that she isn't privileged from her looks is so funny.
Yeah.
It's actually, if anything, it makes me laugh more than anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, bitch, you know.
Oh, she knows 100%.
Babe, you know that
She knows.
Babe,
I think she's
babe, the way
casted
that-
too. I don't think she's even a real human. I think she's
No,
got an acting agency,
Babe,
and she's on Star
absolutely.
now, and she
Babe,
was
she's on
picked
Star
by
now.
Endemol Shine to be on the show.
Endemol Shine, and then the fact that like she's doing this little. I haven't actually watched the show properly, but like, you know,
You've seen clips.
I've seen clips, and I'm laughing at even like her doing this little you know, love affair, which is making me laugh as well.
Oh, it's insane. We just got a 1 hour. We're very over time. So what we're doing with Elouise, you're going to be here every week.
Yeah, I'm going to be here every week. I'm actually co-host now, I guess.
Yeah, well, don't tell Grace.
No, Grace.
Yeah,
No,
sorry,
Grace, I would never do that to you, babe. I'm a feminist.
Are you not after what you said today? Elouise Eftos has a brand new show coming in 2026.
Like obviously I haven't even got I don't even know exactly what it's going to be called yet. And
Who gives a shit? Will be there. You'll sell out. You'll sell out.
I'm excited. It's going to be very sexy, silly as usual, but getting a little bit deeper.
Here are my predictions. You're going to be on Graham Norton in the next 5. You're going to be you're going to do all the chat show circuits in the UK within the 5, but you're going to be on all of the panel shows in the UK the next 18 months.
Babe,
that's my prediction. Play this audio back.
You're actually saying this, I'm going, and that's a Mitch Churi
Scoop.
prediction.
Hey, I predicted it 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, there
I had
you
you on
go.
my old podcast, Is It Just Me?
Babe,
and
yes.
then all of a sudden, you know,
Love you.
Come on,
Love you
I got
for
you.
always looking out for me.
I got you.
But yeah, I'll be posting everything on my Instagram.
Yep,
all the
follow
tour
her.
dates and everything. Australia, New Zealand tour, and then I'll be going back to the UK.
Brilliant.
London, innit?
London in it, babes. Well, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I love
Thanks
you.
for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And Simon's going to take you out. All right, enjoy.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Love you.